Yeah, g'day OBBL, Luka here with another segment which has become a little bit of a tradition now. I think I've been doing this for 3 seasons now, and usually I'm on the PS4, just rambling my way through it. Thought I'd do it a little bit differently this time and do this similar to how we did the preseason. But it is the run home to the show pony. Very exciting time of the season 12, of course. Round 4 has been completely closed out, which is awesome. Previous seasons we've had to sort of speculate on a game or two, but this one, round 4 games have been played, which is super good because it means we can have a much more in-depth look at the pools and who is in the running to play Show Pony Cup, which is super exciting. And if you're not excited about Show Pony, some of us are still excited because it is drawing near the end of the cycle, and we can get rid of some teams that underperforming. But hey, let's not dwell on that too much. Let's focus on what's important here, and that's who's playing Show Pony Cup. So without any further ado, let's get into it. The shit pit, let's pull it up. There it is, your Durka Jihad sitting atop of this table with Southern Pride and the Philadelphia Eagles nipping at the heels there at 7 points, with Pedo Ring Circus 6, Tooties Carmen and Stadium Security closing out this pool. Very tight one, this one, with the exception of Durka Jihad. Let me be the first to congratulate Jawa and his Chaos Dwarves. They're through, they're playing Show Pony. They are going to be mashing teams right the way to the end. Good grief, look out competition, here come the Chorfs. Congratulations Jawa, stellar season so far mate, you're doing very, very well. So they are through, because even if they lose, they've got a head-to-head over the Dwarves, and they have a draw with the Eagles. So those two teams end up on 10 points, and the Chorfs will get through on head-to-head. Very impressive and very, very cool for them. As for the Pride, well, they've got the Circus this week, and it's a simple scenario for them. Pride need to win. They win, and they cannot be ousted. That is the scenario for them. As for the Eagles, though, theirs is a little bit more circumstantial. They've got the Carmen in round 5, which they need to win, obviously, but they also need the Dwarves to lose. So if those two things happen, then it'll be the Eagles that go through and accompany the Chorfs through to the Show Pony Cup. Now there is a fourth opportunity here, and it is the Pedos, who always seem to be fighting for a spot. Just an outside chance, and you just never know because, well, the Pedos, their scenario is much similar to the previous teams. They need to win. So the Pedos, they've got the Pride, so they need to beat the Dwarves, and they need the Eagles to lose. If those two things happen, then they're going to leapfrog both of those two teams, move to 9 points, and they'll go through. So there it is, the shit pit. Chorfs already through, 3-horse race for the second spot. Very exciting, and very cool for that pool because you got a mix of bash and dash, and it's still anything could go through, which is very, very cool. Now in the preseason, I did have some predictions for you guys. I did expect that the Chorfs would go through, and my tip was Southern Pride to be that second one. So I'm going to stick with them. I reckon they have got the goods to get themselves through and play Show Pony. So good luck. Righto, let's flick across to the wank tank again. Let's pull it up for you. And there it is. We have the new wave of British heavy metal. I'm so proud that I was able to learn that acronym, even though, man, what the hell is that as a team name? But anyway, whatever. The Chaos, they are through. They are a lock, top of the table, and they can't be ousted. You've got the Grave Consequences sitting there in second. Another stellar season from them. With the No Gays in Mother Russia sitting there third. Now, the next three teams, Infinite Mortality Hilarity, Green Team 2020, and MSD 3K. Unfortunately for you lads, Show Pony is off the table, which is a shame, but the competition at the top is still red hot. As I said, Chaos are through, they can't be ousted. They've got so unbeaten record so far, 3 wins and a draw, very impressive from them. And it's the Grave Consequences and the No Gays in Mother Russia who will be fighting it out for the second spot. And wouldn't you know it, they're head-to-head in round 5. So cracker of a game coming through. The scenario is pretty simple. The Grave Consequences, they only need a draw. A draw for them will get them through. A win obviously secures it for them. And the No Gays, Hedgie needs to bring his A game because he needs to beat the consequences for his Orcs to go through to the show pony. Now, again, in the preseason predictions, I had the Chaos, the new wave of British heavy metal going through, but I also had the Hilarity going through in that second spot. So 1 from 2 there, not ideal, but that's okay. Got one of them. So let's move along. Knob Mob. Flying through this, which is really good. Knob Mob, let's have a look at it. Pull it up. There it is. Coffin Up, OBBL, Black Ribboners, Phallus Cowboys, Brog Bash Brigade, and Super Bestest Friends, and the Wongfu Wizards, bottom of the table. So this one is by far the closest pool, and we've got a genuine 4-horse race for the show pony in both of the 2 spots available. So this one gets a little murky, so stay with me. All right, so there's 2 teams that are off the table. You've got the Super Bestest Friends and Wongfu Wizards. Sorry, lads, you're not playing show pony. Catch you later. Good luck in the sloppy seconds if you can even get that far. As for Coffin Up, let's start with them. They're sitting on 7 points at the moment, so a draw takes them to 8. Now, no 2 teams can get to more than 8 points because of the head-to-head. We've got Coffin Up, they've got the Brog Bash Brigade, and the Cowboys taking on the Ribboners. So some cracking games that will decide the outcome for the show pony in this one. But for both Coffin Up and the Ribboners, it's the same deal. If they get to 8 points, no 2 other teams can get to 8 points or more. So that means a draw for them is enough to secure their spot. Same for the Ribboners here. A draw is enough to secure their spot. However, for the next 2 teams, for the Cowboys and the Brog Bash Brigade, quite simply, they need to win their games. They win and they go through. So this one is a genuine 4-horse race, and it will come down to the outcome of these 2 games, which, funnily enough, head to head for I think it's 1 versus 3. No, 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. So it's a mini final for themselves in this one, which is very, very exciting. Now, if we flick back to our preseason predictions, I had the Cowboys going through, and I also had Coffin Up going through. So still very, very much in the mix here. In fact, if I was still making predictions at this point in time, I'd stick with what I've gone with previously. I reckon those 2 teams will be the ones to get up this week. Finally, Turd Herd. Let's pull it up. Let's get this up and wrap up for this video. Might even have this done in under 10 minutes. Who knows? Righto, so we've got Turd Herd, Greendale College Goblins sitting atop of the table. Isn't that just so exciting to see? Luki Stewart, you are doing a super job with those boys, mate. Really awesome to see. Touchdown My Panties, Lonna's doing what Lonna's does. Coming off a week off too. Very, very very timely rest for his girls as they come up against a difficult opponent. Highborn Hurricanes have really found form in the later part of the season, which is great. And the Vibrations, well, I would say the Vibrations probably underperforming this season, but as Superstars are smashing this TV, Ogres, it was always going to be tough, but Lima making a match of it almost every week. I don't know about 6-1 Lima, but hey, I'm sure you don't have too many losses like that. Right, let's have a look and see who's in the running. Again, genuine 4-horse race, this one, for the 2 spots available. So we've got Greendale taking on the Hurricanes and the Panties taking on the Vibrations. Again, we've got 1 versus 3 and 2 versus 4 in this one. So, and they will decide with the Ogres having the bye. So for Greendale, a draw or a win is enough for them to secure their spot in the show pony playoffs. Wouldn't it be amazing to see Goblins go through in the highest TV bracket, Goblins to play show pony? That would be incredible. The Panties, for them, well, it is a must win. They have to beat the Vibrations, because if they don't beat the Vibrations and the Hurricanes get up, they could get jumped. So they must beat the Vibrations, and the Vibrations are due for a good game. So that one, very, very hot. The Hurricanes, for them, simple scenario, they've got the top of the table Goblins, and they need to beat them to secure their spot. It's pretty simple. And the Vibrations, outside chance still. Only the 1 win for the Vibrations thus far, and there's still a chance. So if they beat the Panties and the Hurricanes lose, it will be Goblins and the Vibrations that go through. Now, preseason predictions for this pool, I had the Panties. I mean, I think everybody had the Panties for Show Pony in this one. And as for the second place, I had the Vibrations, and they have not had the season I expected them to have. But hey, they're still an outside chance to play Show Pony, so who knows? That's about it. I've just touched over 10 minutes, so thank you for sticking with me. Tried to get through this one pretty rapidly. That's it for the run home to the Show Pony. Every team covered on what they need to do to make Show Pony playoffs. Good luck in round 5. Make sure that you tune in later for Jawa's tipping video on round 5. It is sure to be a blinder. And yeah, good luck round 5, and we'll catch you next time, probably in Play of the Round. All right, catch you later.